Hey everybody, I've been working on a face shield for flutes. I've seen a lot of designs where the shield actually clamps onto the flute, and when you blow, the air hits the shield and goes straight down. Those are pretty good designs. I like those, but my mind kind of went a different direction. Rather than clamping something onto the flute, I decided to go with a face shield like this. And so it's something that the person would wear instead of clamping it onto the flute. Some students might not like this. Some people might think it's the greatest thing. You got to try multiple different things to find out what's best for each student sometimes. And I cut a hole in it so the flute will fit through. The way I did that is I put on the face shield and I literally stood in front of a mirror, stood up, we get your posture happening and everything, and I brought my flute up to about where it should be, and I drew an oval right about where I thought the hole should go. And the first time I did this, I made the hole too high, so I had to make another one and lower it down. So the second attempt ended up being almost as perfect as it could be. And the way you do this here, you put it on, it comes down all the way to your eyebrows. If you do it up high, of course it's not going to work. You have to bring it all the way down, and then you just bring up your flute. And it was a lot easier to find that hole without even seeing it. I'm looking this way, but here when you play, so when you play, the air hits the shield and goes straight down. And then, of course, you can reach up and mask up as soon as you're done playing, if you need to. Now, if it hits there, another modification you can add to this is you can clamp on like a microfiber cloth or a rag on the bottom that will hang further down, and that would collect any droplets or aerosols that might hit the shield and go straight down as well. But if we're keeping our students 6 feet apart, and this type of thing brings their aerosols closer to their own personal space, I think the face shield does keep everything basically in a student's personal space, especially if you add a cloth on the bottom. The only real downfall is that I think maybe the sharp edge of the hole might scratch the finish on the flute, and so you might have to look to find something else to like line it with so it's not so rough. But otherwise it seems to work. And I'm sure more designs will come out very, very soon, I'm sure. But right now, this is kind of an inexpensive and simple solution. I wouldn't mind having this instead of out like here. I wouldn't mind having it more, centered. But maybe I'll find a modification to do that too. So there's another option for flutes, a face shield, and maybe that'll work for everyone. So best of luck.